Good evening everybody, Crypto Strain here. Happy New Year to everyone. I'm sure it's going to be another fantastic year in crypto. You know, I think this time last year we'd hardly heard of NFTs, and the gaming tokens were sort of just a few that we'd all heard of, like Decentraland and Engine, for example. But here we are a year later, and the market's absolutely massive. See on the screen, I've done a video, basically one of my favourite gaming tokens out there is Star Atlas. I've done a video back on the 2nd of November, it was 13 cents, with a market of 280 million. But obviously the market has been suffering a bit lately. There's been quite a few drops, a little bit of pumps, but very stagnant at the moment. But here we are today, we're just under 11 cents. The market cap is 231 million. Okay, now today's video is all about gaming tokens that I'm really interested in on the Solana blockchain. Obviously we spoke about Solana quite a lot lately. I personally believe that Solana gaming is massive. It's going to be absolutely huge in the future, and it's certainly here to stay. And it is sort of, as we know, Solana, we spoke about it before, we've said it's the fastest growing blockchain ecosystems, it seems, at the moment, developing based on so many different parts of the ecosystem, from the sort of the protocol both, like the NFT collections. Obviously we've talked about DeFi many times, all the different solutions they got there, and as I say, the gaming platforms, which we're going to talk about today. So I said Star Atlas, go on staratlas.com. I really think that Star Atlas is probably the most forefront out there. He's the most hyped gaming, that's for sure, on Solana. I'm still quite shocked that the price actually dropped since the 2nd of November. Only a little bit, yeah. I thought it would have gone up quite a bit. As I say, it's never financial advice on the video. All these, you know, you've got to do your own research. Gaming, I'm sure, as I say, is here to stay, but not all of them are going to succeed. So some of these are real low cap gems with huge potential, but I say there's no guarantee that you're going to get huge profits from it. You know, you might want to play some of the games. There's certainly a couple of games I've actually just joined. I've just joined Blocktopia recently, and we've done that. I'm going to do a video soon on Blocktopia because I think that is another one high end. But today's solely about Solana gaming tokens, okay? Star Atlas, as I say, allows players to own and create whole cities and regions in space, and you can see on their site all the different parts of it. You know, it's got here about a different experience, like the partners. I'm always interested in the partners, so the site goes through all the different parts of it. But you know, when you think about what it does, you basically purchase battleship NFTs and explore the Star Atlas universe in various journey modes, bringing all the fancy world elements into action. So that's what they do. But as I say, we need top tier partners in manifesting a metaverse of the future. You can see that obviously Solana is a partner, but FTX and part of the Serum is a leading decentralized exchange DEX technology. And it states here, Star Atlas is working with best in class worldwide partners to revolutionize the meaning of immersive experiences. Okay, now you can see there the different investors. So again, it's got huge potential, and I believe it's going to have a massive 2022. I really do. But moving on from projects I've actually never mentioned before. Okay, now this is coming in 402. Aurory, AURY. Market cap is $131 million. Only 10%. You find that with gaming tokens. It's very rare that you actually find project where there's a huge supply of that. Although another video I'm going to do soon is about UFO gaming. I've purchased some back end of November, not a huge amount. I've been stocking up the last week or so, but that's a separate entity. But majority of the tokens are out on there. But that's a totally different subject. But Aurory, so it's $13.67, up 8% the last 24 hours. But I say only 10%. Okay, and that's where you got to see long term. You know, Aurory is based on BitForex. We spoke before. We talked about a Komai. You know, I like BitForex. I've used it many times. We've drawn from it. Never had any issues. I think it's a great exchange, I say. And it's also on Gate.io, as you can imagine, like most of these are on Gate. I forgot to mention about Star Atlas. If you want to go, it's Gate.io, MEXC, Bitmart, Radium. Radium is obviously Solana exchange, as was mentioned before. So Aurory, and you go on their site, and it's basically, it's a play-to-earn game where you've got these fantasy worlds of antique and cryptos, two different areas and biomes. Their players will meet a vast array of magical creatures which they can catch and trade Solana-based NFTs. So that's what, again, so you basically play the game and you get some NFTs if you catch them. That's the part. And they already play to earn mechanics centered around the platform's native token, the AURY. Players earn rewards in AURY by winning both PV and PV game modes. Okay, the platform also offers, it's like a passive income, really. We've spoken about many times the fact I love passive income opportunity through the Aurory staking. I haven't staked mine yet. I've literally just got myself a bag of AURY. So again, but you scroll through their site, many different parts of it. It talks there, I've read the light paper, etc., and you can read all about their record-breaking play-to-earn game. Aurory's NFT with more than 150,000 concurrent minters. The Aurory NFT sale was one of the most highly anticipated NFT sales on Solana. Okay, that was great to see. Now the IDO, I missed out on that. The Aurory IDO was the largest IDO on Solana. This successfully funded the development of the game and secured us a position to pioneer the play-to-earn space on Solana and to operate as one of the market leaders for years to come. Okay, so again, this one to me looks excellent for longevity. You can see there on the Aurory.io site, buy NFT, buy Aurory, latest news, obviously on Twitter. Again, talk about investors, Solana. You know, it's got some other great investment companies there. You can see, again, a lot of people believe in this project. Okay, obviously I follow them on Twitter. Very active on there, I must say. So Aurory, AURY, certainly keep that on your radar. Now the next one is Cryowar, currently $1.22. Again, the actual supply is not a huge amount out there. You know, there's only going to be 1 billion, but we've only got 66 million out there, so it's a very low supply out there. The market was just over 81 million. It's currently ranked 3,038 because they're not sure of the market. They think it's 81 million. Okay, but this is on some great exchanges. Obviously, Gate, as we're saying, KU Coin as well, and MEXC. They are, as mentioned many times, the forefront in listing low cap gems. It's also on Bitforex, spoke about on the previous one, so that's great to see. But Cryowar, you go through the different parts of it, the next gen blockchain multiplayer game about Cryowar, multiplayer NFT again, similar to Aurory. Cryowar is a real-time multiplayer PvP arena NFT game developed. So this is what a lot of them are doing. You basically play the game, you capture something and you can turn it into an NFT, okay? And obviously the more players they get, the more rare these get, and it's a part of the game where you own that NFT of that creature that you've got, for instance, on Aurory. And here as well, you see all the different parts of it, Unreal visuals for real. You can see all there, no pay to win. Built on Solana platform, obviously we talk about the different zero fees, the wonderful parts about Solana, and it goes through, and I'll just say it looks really good project for me again for longevity. You've got to think long term with these. Again, like with all projects, I set price targets, but this is, I've got myself a nice bag of Cryowar, and I think long term this has got a lot of potential, but obviously only time will tell. But also what I liked was I read through their white paper about the CWAR, the Cryowar token. And it goes there, what is actually utility? What's its usage? The CWAR token is core utility token of the Cryowar game, obviously, platform and ecosystem. In order to facilitate the future and sustainable DAO design, basically they've gone through their 1 billion CWAR tokens will be minted to eventually achieve an effective game platform, decentralized governance model, fully built on the Solana network. Okay, and this is the next bit I like about the utilisation. It talks about there about carrying on the main parts of the utilisation is staking for stability rewards, a medium for buying and selling Cryowar NFTs, token burns as needed to stabilise the in-game economy from the in-game marketplace fees and tournament buy-in fees. The only medium to buy access and tickets for tournaments and duels, a chance for each player, either free to play or play to earn, to receive rewards in tokens and NFTs. CWAR token holders will have a higher chance at skin item loot drops. This goes through there, all the different parts. Look at this, all the different make the actual token utilised on their system. I think it's absolutely wonderful. It's also got there, like, to purchase deflation NFT land plots. So the game looks really fascinating, but there's so many of these now. We can't join every game. You spend your whole life playing games, wouldn't it, just to earn and get some NFTs and rewards. But Cryowar as a token on them exchanges, say KuCoin Gate, etc. It's great for longevity, I believe. Again, time will tell. We'll just have to keep our eye on it and see how it goes. Now, moving on, it's a couple of others that I haven't actually bought yet, but I'm certainly looking into them. One is Genopets. Again, not sure the market. They think it's 41.5 million. Now, the supply, again, there'll only be 100 million, and at the moment there's just 3.5 million out there. Now, again, we've got to think of it as long term. There's not many watch lists. It's $11.11 today. It's down actually 4%. So, but Genopets on MEXC, FTX, Radium, again, like most of them on Radium. But this one looks great as well. Now, I'm seriously considering getting some, Genopets to see for longevity. As you go through their site, it does look really interesting. And again, you talked about, a lot of them follow the same sort of line, don't they, where they're actually going with it and how they use the token and how you get the NFTs and actually make use of the token in their game. And it got there as well, like Battle and NFT Marketplace. This is all the different phases. Phase 3 looks good to me. It's a real world integration. Move to earn, receive for staying active, integrate with wearable and health data sources, upgrade your Genopet by importing your biometric data. Okay, it's absolutely incredible. But I say, when you look at phase 2 in the NFT marketplace, again, this is certainly one to keep on the radar, but I say I don't own any Genopets just yet. But you know, it's like a revolutionary concept when you think about it, to gaming space in the form of a move to earn mechanics. You know, you're bringing play to earn to a whole new level when you go through the site. I say the fact it's on Solana, I like it, but again, it's relying on the Solana-based NFTs to allow players to battle each other in the various game modes. So that's what they do. I like the fact that, you know, basically players can battle each other in the various mini game modes. I like that, and what I think would be great if they actually had this game where you fought for an NFT. You know, I think that could be actually fantastic for a project. But another one, which I looked at, is currently ranked 785 with a market of just 24 million. Okay, now again, there's a billion of these going to be out there eventually. At the moment, we've basically just got over 47 million, so very, very low supply. The current price is under 52 cents. So again, I haven't bought any Decimated yet, DIO, but I might do. I haven't decided yet. I'm really super bullish on, obviously, Star Atlas, Aurory and Cryowar, but I say these other two, I'm just going to keep on my radar for the time being. This is on Huobi and Radium once again. So, Decimated, again, I'm thinking about it's like a, when I looked into it, I've read up quite a bit what this project actually is, and it's basically where the game is due to fight against or team up with other players, scavenge loot, transport cargo, VIPs to different locations, collect legal or illegal resources and trade them. Okay, it's a really different type of game. Okay, in addition, it's got a part where players can hunt legendary creatures, capture territory, and build safe houses for their gang. So that was quite interesting when you sort of think about how people love to play a game. And as a blockchain-based game, all the in-game assets and items in Decimated on NFTs, like everything else. Additional players can choose to play in different sort of modes by salvaging resources, technology, digital currency, repairing vehicles, building bases. There's so much to the game that, again, this is why, you know, when you look at the watch list, it hasn't got many. It's just under 9,000 watch lists. I like to see that. When you see a project's got like hundreds of thousands of people watching it, you understand how popular it is. But again, keep this on your radar. So you go on their website, decimated.net, and it basically goes through here, every part of it, what is Decimated, you got there. The game screenshots, it looks absolutely fantastic game, I must admit. It really does look high quality. Okay, but I say I really need to get more into these games to get these rewards. There must be some out there that give fantastic rewards. But again, when you think of if you get rewards in their token, and the token grows up massively, and obviously that reward gets very, very big. So again, it's important just to keep a close eye on this, really. But again, what I liked also about decimated.net is their site. There's all different bits up here, from the team, the gallery, the marketplace. It's also got a bit about their updates, you can contact. We've even got jobs advertisement there, okay? Now, as a site, I thought this was one of the best, to be honest, for having so much on it, so much information, okay? So again, you've got to take that in consideration. So that's just my take on Solana-based games. I'm sure there's many other low-cap gems on Solana, but we're covering a lot of videos now on gaming tokens. I think with the rewards they offer, it really is taking crypto to the next level in the last year. Certainly mainstream adoption, and it brings blockchain, cryptocurrency, I say, even more mainstream, which is absolutely fantastic to see. So thanks very much. Anyone help, as usual, email me at info@cryptostrain.com. All social media links below. Reach out, don't hesitate if you need any help with absolutely anything whatsoever. But I say I think this year is going to be incredible year. Where we get a bear market, I don't know, but when you get these game type projects, I'm not so sure. I really don't believe we're going to get a massive bear market. I really don't, but obviously time will tell. There's no guarantee. We all know that crypto is very, very volatile. That's why we love it, let's be honest. So thanks very much. Hope 22 is a fantastic year for you and your family. We'll do another video soon. Thanks very much. Cheers now. Bye.